Okay, so as we begin here, I'm going to change the pen color to a different color here. Actually, I'm going to make it smaller, excuse me. And then I'm going to change it to a different color. Because how this starts out is we ask ourselves how many times the divisor can go into the dividend. And I always like to start working from the left to the right. So I start here and I ask how many times can it go into 2? And I like to underline it. Looking over here on my skip count, there is nothing, there's nowhere that 23 goes into 2. So then I like to extend it again to the next number. So now I'm looking at the whole number 23. How many times does 23 go into 23? Well, I look over here and I see that it goes in 1 time. So over here on the side, I write my 1. I fill in my 23 right underneath the line that I used. And then I have 2 holes here. And what I like to do with partial quotient, and this is a partial quotient problem, is I like to fill it in with 2 zeros. So I would put a 0 here, and I would put a 0 here. Now I added 2 zeros, so that means I need to add 2 zeros to my outside number. Because in essence, what I'm saying is 23 can go into 2,349 100 times. So then I go ahead and after I do that, I subtract. So then 9 minus 0 is 9, and 4 minus 0 is 4. And then at that point, I'm going to start the whole process over. I'm going to change my pen color out to green. And this time I'm going to use the same strategy again. How many times does 23 go into 4? And it cannot, as you can see over here. How many times does 23 go into 49? And I look and I see 46 and I see 69. Well, the correct answer would be 46 because it is not going over my number of 49. So I can say that I can put 23 into 49 2 times because I count 1, 2. So I put my 2 on the outside and then I put my number 46 right underneath. Now remember, the next step is going to be subtraction and I'm going to have 3 left over. And we're going to talk about what your remainder can look like.